Napoli vs Cagliari prediction, team news, lineups preview. After securing a place in the Champions League's last 16, Napoli aim to get back on track in Serie A when they continue their faltering title defense against Cagliari on Saturday. The Scudetto holders beat Braga in midweek, but last week's loss to Juventus left them 14 points off the top of the table. Meanwhile, Cagliari's climb away from the drop zone continues. Match preview. Now into the Champions League knockout phase for a third season running. Following Tuesday's 2-0 defeat of Braga at Stadio Maradona, Napoli are hoping to translate their continental form into better results in domestic competition. Although Victor Osimhen's first-half strike, which followed an early own goal, secured second place in Group C behind Real Madrid, the Italian champions have lost their last two league matches without scoring and could now lose 3 on the spin in Serie A for the first time since January 2020. A 2-1 victory over Atlanta BC in Walter Mazzarri's first match since returning as head coach bred some optimism in the camp, but 3 losses then followed, including 2 against title rivals Inter Milan and Juventus. Khvicha Kvaratskhelia missed a sitter in last week's 1-0 reverse to Juve, which was symptomatic of how things have been going for last term's Serie A MVP and his underperforming teammates. As a result, Napoli have sunk to 6th place in the standings, and rather than catching leaders Inter, their thoughts will instead be fixed on salvaging a top 4 finish and a spot in next season's Champions League. They have, though, picked up just 1 point from their last 4 Serie A home games, leaving them with the largest negative difference between points accrued at home compared to those obtained away across Europe's top 5 leagues. While the Partenopei have posted a mere 7 points from as many matches at the Maradona compared to 17, on the road they will be confident of overcoming their latest visitors. Given past results between the two sides, they have been beaten just once in 24 league meetings with Cagliari, winning 16 and keeping 12 clean sheets. Cagliari's sole success during that period came back in September 2019. But recent events could see them travel to Campania confident of causing a rare upset against their southern rivals on this occasion. Yet another late show saw the Isolani steal maximum points from under Sassuolo's noses on Monday evening. As stoppage time strikes from Gianluca Lapadula and super sub Leonardo Pavoletti secured a 2-1 victory in Sardinia. The latter, last season's Serie B playoff final hero, produced another improbable winner in the 99th minute, finding the net with an overhead kick after arriving from the bench. He had already bagged a last-gasp brace to see off Frosinone in October's 7-goal thriller. No side has scored more times than Cagliari after the 85th minute of Serie A matches this season. 6. Level with Roma, and such never-say-die spirit has helped Claudio Ranieri's men move off the foot of the table into 16th place, having ended a run of 3 games without a win. Ranieri will now lead his troops to Naples, where the 72-year-old was once manager over 3 decades ago. Team news. Walter Mazzarri will still be without left-backs Matthias Oliveira and Mario Rui on Saturday due to injury. But Norwegian defender Leo Østigård should overcome an illness that kept him out of training after Napoli's midweek win over Braga. Naten is set to continue as cover on the left side of the hosts' back 4. Although Alessandro Zanoli's recent return to fitness offers Mazzarri another option in that regard. Starting up front, star striker Victor Osimhen has scored in each of his 3 league games against Cagliari and also struck for the first time since returning from injury on Tuesday evening. As midfielder Antoine Makumbu is back in the fold following suspension, long-term ACL absentee Marco Rog may be Cagliari's only man missing this weekend. However, Peru international Gianluca Lapadula sustained a nose injury against Sassuolo and his place up front is in some doubt. Claudio Ranieri at least has several other forwards to choose from, with Zito Luvumbo, Eldar Shomurodov and Leonardo Pavoletti heading the queue. A further option is ex-Napoli striker Andrea Patagna, who has scored 4 goals against his old club in Serie A with 3 different clubs: Atlanta, Spal and Monza. Napoli possible starting lineup: Merit, Di Lorenzo, Romani, Jesus, Natin, Anguissa, Lobotka, Zielinski, Politano, Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia. Cagliari possible starting lineup: Scuffet, Izepa, Goldeniga, Docena, Agilo, Nandez, Mikumbu. Prati, Viola, Luvumbo, Patagna. We say, Napoli 2-0 Cagliari. Napoli are still some way short of last season's scintillating form, but they should have enough gas left in the tank to secure back-to-back wins by beating Cagliari. The Isolani have picked up just 2 points on the road this term, so even their hosts' dire home record may not help them. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.